I had the opportunity to sit down with the new editor-in-chief. Investigators blame electrical problems for a fire that killed 5 people. Several people came to protest the budget impasse, including several students from Chicago State University. About 60 projects will be selected by judges to advance to the state competition in May. Many students in the agriculture department were not made aware of the budget cut.
8 months is just too long.
Students and other concerned people protested loudly at the Capitol as the governor gave his budget address with no mention of higher education.
Several people came to protest the budget impasse, including several students from Chicago State University, Eastern Illinois University, and even some SIU students.
Protesters began outside holding signs and chanting, and when the governor began his address, protesters quickly moved inside and filled this space within minutes. Dave Flynn, a junior from Chicago State University, is hopeful that the demonstration will bring change.
The solidarity is beautiful because we all have a collective problem when we're coming together. And with solidarity, that puts more pressure on public officials and the governor to pass the budget.
A lot of students in Illinois are being affected by the budget impasse and wanted to show support, including SIU freshman Tyler Yates, a first-generation college student.
So it was just really important for me to voice my opinion, and I didn't want to go down without a fight, I guess.
Many government officials share frustration with student protesters, including Secretary of State Jesse White.
I'm saddened by the fact that we've come to this part in the state of Illinois where we are probably one of the only states in the union without a budget.
Even Senator Gary Forby is frustrated but determined to do whatever he can.
I'm willing to stay here 24 hours a day, whatever it takes to a budget, because the people in my district and the people at SIU does not deserve this.
In Springfield for River Region Evening Edition, I'm Isis Jenkins.
It really hurting this department.
Many students, like Annie, who is a grad student studying plant mythology, says that cutting funding for agriculture education will cause harm.
I don't think cutting ag would be a good idea at all.
There are many different fields of study in the agriculture department, and some programs may be affected more than others, but it will still hurt the department. Many students in the agriculture department were not made aware of the budget cuts. However, they do believe if passed, they will be heavily affected.
I think that's a thing too. The fact that I've not heard anything about it, the fact that no one's telling us what's going on. So
the agriculture department relies on state funding to have equipment for classes to help students. Ag students like Michaela Smith and JC Jenkins rely heavily on the equipment used in class.
If they cut the budget for agriculture education, then that's going to affect my future career. And not only will it affect my career, but it's going to affect students in the future too. I mean, I cannot imagine going through high school without my ag education program.
There are also student teachers at local high schools in Southern Illinois.
Coming from a small school district, we already struggle with funding problems anyway, and then with cuts made to the ag ed line item, I don't know if my high school will even keep their ag program, and I know it made me into the person I am today.